Hey guys, Andy here from the Bricklayers Network again. Just been speaking with a few people on a Facebook chat about bricklayers are their own worst enemy, and if things get tight they just start undercutting each other. This is something I hear heaps from people. I think there's a few reasons for it, but I wanted to talk about that when we have brickies that work for us and then they decide to go and work for themselves, they go out with an idea in their head that they can do it, make more money because they know roughly what we're charging and what they can go out and what they're earning in their own pocket, but they have no idea of what they're earning, what their costs are for running a bricklaying business. And I think where a lot of us go wrong or could do it a little better when we're running our own bricklaying business is we could share with our staff what the true cost is of running a bricklaying business. I think we've all heard our staff say somewhere in the background, or had it got back to us in the background, that, oh, the boss is making a fortune and we're only getting paid this. And in their mind, that's very true. That their perspective is they could be making heaps more money if they were working for themselves because they believe you are. But if we can find a way to talk to our staff about what the true costs of running a bricklaying business is, it will reduce when they go out and work for themselves. And inevitably we all put on apprentices and they become competent at what they do and they want to go out and have a crack and work for themselves. And I don't think anyone begrudges someone from doing that. But if we can teach them the true running costs of running a business and give them an understanding of, well, we're paying $35 or $40 an hour maybe for a really good bricklayer, but then there's another 10% super on top of that, there's another 8% workers' compensation on top of that. So that's just for their salary alone. But then the business running costs of, we're running trucks, we're putting fuel in the trucks, we're paying e-tags to get to places, or transport costs to get to other places. Then there's all those other affiliated costs as well, where we have accounting, we have our bookkeeping, all of those other things. So really, there's not that much left over for the owner of the business. There should be a profit margin if we're running our business as well, but these guys don't understand that when they go and work for themselves. So I think we could train these guys better to have a different mindset of, when they do go and work for themselves, they'll be hesitant to go and undercut the other guys that they're working for to get work, because they'll have a better understanding. And if they do that and you're teaching them that, if they don't want to go and work for themselves, they appreciate you more for what you provide for them with an income and not the risk that you take over and above just employing them. But if they do go and work for themselves, you can be a better mentor to them and teach them that there is all these other costs involved with running a business, a bricklaying business. And therefore, they're going to understand that you've got to put everything together. You've got to understand your running costs. You've got to know what your outgoings are, and you need to make a margin on top of all of that to stay in business in the long term and have a successful business in the long run. Protect your margins.